guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Danielle. I am pregnant. I've been uploading a lot of pregnancy videos, but today is going to be a story time, and it's gonna be like the most scandalous, craziest thing I ever read about myself on the internet. So I'm gonna get into that story right now. So I'm gonna start at the very beginning. So at my previous job, I did loans, and I did loans for basically like 10 years of my life. I worked for this one specific company for about 4 or 5 years, and you work face to face with customers. It's not anything that's done over the phone. I mean, you can start an application over the phone, but like you eventually meet these people face to face. So I've done loans for men, women, married men, unmarried men, unmarried women, like it doesn't matter. I've done loans for everybody. And within that time span of me doing loans, I mean, I've gotten hit on by single men, married men, whoever, but it was never in my nature to go along with anything like that. Like my business or like my work, like that's specifically what it is. It's my job. I wasn't going to ever cross that boundary, like especially like if a married person's hitting on you, like that's not a compliment to me. Like that's like an insult, you know what I mean? It's not a compliment to me if you're in a relationship and you're trying to hit on me. So I never mixed business and pleasure or anything like that, okay? With that being said, fast forward to last year. So I ended up quitting that job January of 2018. Months later, about 6 months later, July of 2018. So I quit that job because my manager was like a psycho bitch. Like I have other videos about how crazy she was. If I really got like back into the story, like I would get so aggravated again. So I'm not gonna go there. But like that manager was super psycho, like super nitpicky, super belittling. Like she was just not a good manager. So I ended up like quitting, got a new job, and just was like done with it. And when I quit, literally everybody quit. She lost all of her employees that she had because she was such a horrible manager. So she hired, literally only one person stayed out of like everybody, and it was just the manager and this girl, which is my friend. And so she did hire a couple new people, and I guess they started seeing her true colors. And so one of the new employees decided to go on Google to research that specific location to see if anything was said about the manager, because we all reported the manager, like as far as like how she was, but nobody really took it serious, or like nobody really did anything about it. She was just a bitch. Anyway, so I guess this new employee, he wanted to see if there was anything said like on the reviews for this specific location about the manager. So he pulls it up and he doesn't find anything about the manager. Oh no. He finds something about an employee named Danielle. Me. So what this post says is something along the lines of, ladies, you better watch your husbands. Danielle sent nudes to my husband. Very unprofessional. Something along those lines, okay? So my friend, the only girl that's still working in the office, he shows it to her. So I'm on vacation with my husband, okay? Keep in mind the date of this post was from the year prior. It was from June 2017. You know what was happening in June 2017? I was getting married. I was far from single, and I was far from sending anybody fucking nudes, okay? So, okay. So anyway, so my friend's like, hey, like, are you alone? Like, and I'm like, yeah, because Hector was in the casino. We were in Vegas, and he was in the casino, and I was upstairs in the room. And I was like, yeah, what's up? And she's like, look at what was posted about you. And I'm like, why is there a truck? I'm like, what the hell? Like when I read it, like my heart literally sinks. I'm like, what the like, who the hell is this? Like, what? Like, honestly, like I was so taken back because it didn't just say like, oh, like some random girl. Like it had my first and last name on there saying that I sent her husband nudes. And I was like, who the F is that? Like, and so I was like, does she have an account? No. Like, who is she? Like, number one, I don't even mess with customers. Number two, I don't mess with people that are married. Number three, I was engaged already. I was getting married. Like, I'm not sending freaking random people nudes. Like, what are you talking about? Where did that even come from? How did my name get dragged into this? Like, I was heated. Like, imagine reading that about you. Like, and it doesn't say like Sally Joan or something, like some common name. Like, it says your name on there. And so she was trying to like find me customer information, and she couldn't really find me anything. So I was like it literally just didn't make any sense. Okay, so here's my theory. Or let me tell you something else separate from this story. When I was single, even when I was single, I've never been a homewrecker. Ever. I literally like put it like on like my Instagram and my Snapchat. Like, if you're DMing me and you have a girlfriend, a wife, a fiance, a baby mama, you're attached somehow, some way, you live with her but she's your ex, like, I don't care. If you have any type of attachments and you're in my DMs, I am going to send them to her. Like, I am not the one. Like, I am not that girl. I am not a side chick. No, sweetheart. Like, that is not who I am. And I'm definitely not going to be sending my freaking pictures to a random ass person on top of that, okay? So that is like already who I am. I'm not a home wrecker, okay? And so like she couldn't find any information on it. So here is my theory. The only way that my name probably could have got drug into this whole thing is this guy probably is a cheater. Whoever her husband is probably is a cheater, was probably cheating on her, probably got nudes from a girl that with a phone number that wasn't saved or something. And the only name that he can pull out of the air is the girl who did his loan, which I don't even know who this guy is. Like, to even say that, you know what I mean? Like, I wish she would have found me on Facebook so I could be like, girl, you got the wrong girl, but I hope you find out who was actually sending your husband nudes, because it ain't me. Her name was very common. Like, I tried finding her on Facebook. I tried reporting the comment to get it taken down, because that's like hella embarrassing. It had already been up for a whole year, but still, like, if anybody like goes to that specific location, that's on the review. And I've tried reporting it to get it taken down. They've never taken it down. It's not true, but it's like, take it down. Like, stop like slandering my name for whatever reason because some psycho thinks that like I sent her husband nudes. Like, don't, like, to me, if some girl is sending my husband nudes and I have the phone number, I'm gonna call her. Like, where, like, to me, it's like, where did you get my name from? And that's the only thing that I can think of is like, I probably did somebody's loan and they probably had like my business card or something. Like, how, like, where, like, why? Just why? So, I mean, comment's still up there. If you go Google that company at that location, apparently you got to watch your men around me because I just send them nudes. I don't know. I think that's the craziest thing. But yeah, that's my little story time, my little rant. I know it's like not relevant to anything at all. It's not relevant to my life today. It's not relevant to pregnancy. It's not relevant to anything, but it came in my mind this morning because I was up since 4 in the morning. If you watch my previous video, you know why I was up since 4 in the morning. If not, go watch that video and then you'll know. So I was just thinking like a random, I guess, and it got me triggered. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like story times, let me know in my comments. If you think I should just stick to pregnancy videos, let me know what your thoughts are down below, and I will see you next time. Bye.